What's good, everybody? I'm here with Matt from Soulless Innovations. We got his 65 or 66?
65.
65. I always get turned away because everyone puts different grills on it, so you never know what it is. So 65 F100.
We did. When I first got the truck, you know, nobody was building parts for these trucks, so we decided to send the frame off and have it 3D scanned so that we could develop full bolt-on air ride suspension for these. So what we did was we came up with a full bolt-on front suspension that bolts on where your original cab mount goes, changes over to IFS suspension with Mustang 2 rack and pinion, and it incorporates the Z and narrows the track width, and it also incorporates the front bumper mounts.
And what's cool is it actually lays this out. So if you guys don't know, the 65 and up, the frame rail actually dips down lower than the body. So in order to lay body, you still have to trim a couple inches off the rails under the cab, and then our kit will allow it to lay body after you trim those rails underneath there. And you also have like a box plate for that, right?
We offer a boxing plate to box the frame back in under the cab.
Very cool. And
then we also offer a bolt-on back half system that converts over to a parallel 4-link with a Watts link, and the whole system allows you to lay out on a 29-inch tall tire. Back half kit is, we call it 90% bolt-on because you still have to weld your brackets to your axle, but other than that, everything's bolt-on.
Yeah, I think that's because everyone runs a different axle. I mean, I know most people run an 8/8, but some people do 9-inch or whatever they kind of got.
We're running an S10 Blazer axle.
Oh, really? Yeah. So depending on that.
And there's upgrade options. You know, it comes with the airbags and basic shocks, and then you can upgrade to the QA1 shocks. You can upgrade to one of our fuel cells to go with the kit. Same way with the front, you can upgrade to QA1s. You can upgrade to a power steering rack, different things like that. And it drives amazing. We're finishing up the test miles on it. We've released it to the public now, but we drove it up from Gulfport, Mississippi. It's a little over 600 miles one way. We drove it up 2 inches off the ground, 80 miles an hour the whole way.
That's the way to do it, man. 2 inches off the ground, low, baby. This thing looks cool, man. Nice and sweet, laid out. Love it. You guys offer a fuel tank?
Yeah, we offer fuel tanks for our kits, and we also do custom fuel tanks for anything out there. We can do fuel tanks to accept any factory sending unit on the market. We do stock location fuel tanks for just about any vehicle on the market.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay. So you're like big in the fuel tank.
Yeah. Fuel tanks is where we got our start. We're moving into the chassis and suspension stuff now.
Awesome. That's good to know, man. Yep. Nice, simple, clean interior. I like it. So I know if you guys haven't noticed already, there's not a Ford motor under here, and we'll probably get a lot of hate, but we don't care. We just love anything that works and runs. So tell me about the engine.
It's just a bone stock junkyard 5.3 LS. Picked it up. It's got a little over 200,000 miles on it. I haven't done anything to it. Literally, legitimately pulled it out of a junkyard truck, put a rebuilt transmission behind it, dropped it in, wired the computer up, fired it, and started driving it.
That's nuts, man. Love it. Cool. So you guys show me some more suspension.
Yeah,
nice. Everything's adjustable, really clean, good geometry.
So it's based off of S10 ball joints and spindles for just the aftermarket world for those parts are so vast, and we try to keep it to where, like, say you're somewhere and you have a ball joint go out, or you need brake pads, you can go to any auto parts store and buy your ball joints or brake pads or bearings for the rotor, whatever you need.
Cool.
That's our biggest thing, is try to keep it as simple as possible. These kits are designed that the average Joe can pull this in his driveway or garage on a Friday afternoon and have it drivable by Sunday afternoon with basic hand tools. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram. We have a website. It's soulessinnovations.com. Soulless Innovations on Instagram, Soulless Innovations on Facebook. You can look my Instagram up. It's Soulless Matt. Other than that, we hope to see you out at the show someday.
Cool, man. Awesome. Now, I'm sure some people want to know what's going on over here too. We have a 66 or 65 crew cab.
This is Justin Jenkins' 65 crew cab, or 66 crew cab that he just picked up. And actually, we just built a front end kit for this truck as well.
Yeah, let's check it out.
So this is the front kit out of the truck before it's installed. This kit will be going under this truck whenever Justin redoes it. And you pretty much see it comes with everything you see here. It comes with the bags. It comes with the steering rack. It comes with a manual steering rack. You can upgrade to a power.
That's good.
It comes with the ball joints. It comes with the spindles. It comes with shocks. The only thing it doesn't come with is the brake setup, because there's so many brake options. If we want to go to Willwood, and at the same time, if you decide to go to stock brakes, you run to your local auto parts store and buy them, and you get your warranty under your name instead of us buying them for you and then trying to transfer it over.
Yeah, that's
cool.
cool.
And it comes with all the hardware to install it, and it's 100% bolt-on for this.
Wow.
Now the only thing we recommend is if you decide to body drop, you're already cutting the frame off underneath, so you do have to come in and you'll trim the bottom of this off slightly to match where you cut the frame, and then we recommend welding the kit on after that.
Awesome.
But other than that, and I haven't welded mine because we want to test it out.
Yeah.
Mine's 100% bolted on and body dropped.
And you've been driving it,
and I've put almost 3,000 miles on it already.
Okay, cool, man.
But we do recommend it just because you're cutting it. We're already under the welding to box the frame back in anyway. So
that's cool. I'm really happy that someone finally came out with an option for these. I know, like Porterbuild offers one, but it's for 61 to 64.
Right.
And even if they did offer it, there was an issue with the frame dipping down. So now you guys took care of that, and I love that solution.
And like I said, we tried to make it as simple as possible. What it does is, this is where your factory cab mount goes. So basically, to install this, you unbolt your factory cab mount from the cab, you knock the rivets out, and then you cut the frame off like 1.5 inches in front of the cab mount, slide this on, put your cab mount back on, run your bolts through it, you're installed. You're bagged in the front.
That's sick, man.
So it's like I said, it's 100% bolt together. The rails bolt to the cross member, everything bolts to the cab. Your factory cab mount will go right back on. We tried to keep it as simple and cost effective as possible.
Awesome, man. Well, I really appreciate you telling us about your project and your parts.
About it.
And maybe we'll do something together in the future.
For sure.
I know I have a 65 that I'm building, so I'm sure we'll get together and we'll make something happen.
Work something out.
Thank you, and
Yes,
we'll see you guys next time.